Yo yo, what's up? It's Nick, and we are back with another episode of Career Mode with the Haas F1 team for qualifying. It ended up being a rainy qualifying, and I managed to slip into Q3 at P10. Then put a pretty good lap. It was like a 129 to get into P8, but it was just, I think it was a 128.9, but it just wasn't fast enough to get with Stroll, who got a tenth faster than me. So I ended up being P10 for the race. Hulkenberg started P15. Yeah, he just got out of Q3, but just yeah, I believe this is the third race in a row where actually no, I qualified worse than him in Bahrain, I believe. But anyway, first day race of the season. This particular track, I don't like starting in the middle, mainly because it's just a lot of traffic at turn one. It's a tough right hand corner. You'll see in a few seconds. But anyway, this is the highlights of the race, and here we go. Here's the 5 red lights, and lights out, and away we go. We get a better start than we do in Jeddah. We go to the line, brake very early so we don't go to the start. Kind of get in the grass a little bit, and George Russell gets a big push, and now Daniel right on the side by side. End up trying to outbrake him, but it just doesn't fail. We go on the curb a little bit, lose a lot of speed, and now we're down in the P12. And now we're just loosely following Ricardo. Hopefully, don't make any mistakes there. Kind of made a little mistake there, so I had to activate the overtake button to just try and stay in push. So now it's like a mini, it's just basically just a DRS train. We're gonna fast forward to lap 2, and we're still loosely behind him, just trying to stay. Ocon it's just a big DRS train at the moment. DRS doesn't open till the middle of sector 2, so that'll be a big thing at this track. Yellow flag here. I didn't know it at the time, but yeah, Leclerc's car blew up, and that was a very close one. Anyway, DRS opens up. Try to stay loosely behind Ricardo, and now we're up to P11. And anyway, coming in on the last corner of lap 3, got a big snap of oversteer and hit the wall with my left front tire, and that ended up being crucial for the race. That was a huge mistake. The tire wear at the time was like up to maybe 4 or 5%, and then it accelerated all the way to 25. But I had to continue the race. Went deep into that corner there. But yeah, not good. And Ocon is now right on my tail. Anyway, they're fighting side by side at this corner. I had to go really slow here, so I'm going to crash in the back of Ricardo. But anyway, trying to go around the outside of Ricardo and pushing, brake super early, try not to get in a big crash. And now I'm going side by side with Esteban Ocon. We make a little bit of contact. Make another mistake, oversteer at turn 5 there, and almost put it in the wall. Alright, lap 6 now. We are pushing as much as possible on the cars in front. Pretty late break there. We're closing in on Ricardo here. Hit that curb nice. Overall, my pace this race is not bad. Going to grass a little bit, which actually helps my braking out, and we are going full overtake. We are pushing on Ricardo. Move to the inside line, and we get the job done. up into P10. Brake really early so we don't go in the back of Russell. Brake super late there, but helped us out a little bit. Now Ricardo's right on our tail, but we continue to push and we stay in front. Now we're at lap 8 now. Daniel Ricciardo makes the overtake stick and we lose a lot of time trying to fight it out. And we don't get DRS here either, which affects us as well. So Ricciardo stays in front. Takes a little bit of a wide line there. So right now we're just playing DRS chicken. Now I'm on the back of the car. I'm standing in the back, using overtake, trying to go around the outside. Gets the job done. But then a little bit of a snap of oversteer, not going over those curves there. But we make the move stick. Now brakes super late. Goes in the grass a tiny bit. But we move. Now heading to the lap line, that left front tire is really starting to kill me. Plus I'm going kind of slow in the corner. He's going to try to get around the inside. I end up late braking, but it does affect this next straight here. He's going to try to overtake. But he stays behind for now, but I'm thinking in the next overtake he's going to try it. So yeah, my left, I was originally going to lap. I was originally going to go into the pits, lap 13, but my left front tire was cooked, literally cooked. So at this point of the race, I was thinking about just pulling the undercut on Ricciardo. Now at this point, I just don't play at Ricciardo's pass. I let him through. Towards the end of lap 11, I started making a bit of a push. And hit the grass a little bit. Saved it with the drift, but I lost about a few seconds there. And now Ocon is like right on the back of me. So I ended up doing one more push lap. Almost went into the wall again. At that point I was like, screw this, I'm going into the pits. I can't take this anymore. Now I'm approaching the pits. I'm gonna have to do just, oh wow. Yeah, up to like 17 laps on this hard tire. I go for the undercut, because I know everybody's gonna be pitting like lap 14, lap 13. And my left front tire was just completely cooked. So I decided it would probably be better just to pit then. Heading in the pits, no issues. Better pit exit than Jeddah, and now we gotta put at least 2 just good hot laps in. Anyway, coming out. Now Ocon came out of the pits, and Ocon and Gasly had a little bit of a scruffle there, which costed them time, so now I'm just, really ahead. But I'm still waiting on Ricciardo, who's on P6. He asked a bit, so my goal is was to undercut Ricciardo to try to get in front of him, so I was really pushing on this lap, like really pushing. Now, everybody else, Ricciardo is in the pits. At this point, I'm just pushing to the line, turn on my overtake, pass my teammate Hulkenberg, and there we go. We pass Ricciardo coming out of the pits, and we are now at least 2 seconds ahead of him, which is a golden opportunity just to push. And plus, in the meantime, Perez is about 1.5 to 2 seconds ahead. So if we can get on their DRS train, we are in good shape. But ultimately, this strategy has paid off. Anyway, we're at the end of lap 22 here, and we finally caught up to that DRS train, and we are within 1 second. As the rear flap opens up, and we finally got DRS after about lap 12, catching up as Oscar Piastri pulls a terrible mistake. Let's pull back and see what happened there. So here is Oscar Piastri. Yeah, he just locks up, and he can't go because it's just us going. It's not that much overtaking, it's just a lot of sustaining our position. We've gained about 5 seconds on him, which is just mainly because the DRS train with just pure pace. I believe, we just had better pace. There, Russell goes a little wide there, and it just kind of, everybody there at that corner just had to slam on the brakes to avoid crashing. Here we go. Everybody's going here. We're going about 200 miles an hour. I was going to go pretty aggressively, but there was no point. But then hit the grass and put it on the gravel, and I was basically shot myself in the foot there. Just ultimately just screwed myself. Speaking of a few laps, they almost go 3 wide into that corner, and now I'm right back in the game after putting myself in the gravel at literally the last lap. Like, you can't make this up. It's like I'm on like rookie AI. Anyway, yellow flags come in. I believe, I don't know who that is. It's one of those salvos. I honestly don't care, but it calls the yellow flags there, so no overtaking. Right now we have a potential P6 in the making, and so we are pushing to the limit. Almost went into the wall there, so I had to slow up. I still have the DRS on them, so I was lucky about that. And for this next straight, I also have the DRS on them, because that falls on the last detection point, so that's good. And then we push through, basically right on the tail of each other, so I just have to keep on going. I knew this was the final 3 laps of the race, so any mistake would cost me. I am out of any of the drivers, I am on the oldest tires, but I've pretty much managed them well. Not really much oversteering on this other than a few moments over the curb. Anyway, as Perez tries to move on Lance Stroll, goes around the outside, doesn't get it done, slows up everybody, and now look at that for an advantage. Look around the outside, but it's just, it's not possible at this corner. So I back out of it. Alright, we're gonna fast forward to the final lap of the Grand Prix. We're gonna show this whole lap. Anyway, but here we go. The battle for P6. Russell, Stroll, Perez, and me. And they brake really good in that corner. They actually go a little bit deep, but very brave on the brakes. Overall push. I saved my overtake for the next main straight, which is, I think, a smart thing to do there. Take that corner pretty good. Everybody's still line by line, just can't afford any mistakes. Well, now this corner is very important. Go straight. Didn't cut the corner, but did go in the grass a little bit. And now we're just using full-blown overtake. I know this is the last lap of the race. Used almost half my battery on this straight. Really try pushing, and then Stroll goes around the outside, snipped the wall a tiny bit. Everybody's going slow. Go in the grass again. You have a little bit of an oversteer moment, and now Perez is going for the move on Russell, gets the job done, but then he locks up into the corner, causing Russell to break himself, and we pass Perez for P8. We have no more battery left. Stroll is going to end up getting P6 for Aston Martin. We just have to nail this last corner without going into the wall. We do, and we're going to use the final bits of overtake. We get P8, celebrate with the team. That would be 4 points. That's a 4-point weekend for Haas. But what a mistake by Perez at the end, locking into this final corner. I kind of want to see that replay again. Locking up, and somebody that I don't know if that was my front wing or Russell's front. I have no idea whose front wing that was, but yeah, I think yeah, it was probably Russell's front wing, and then yeah, we just pass over a Red Bull. We will take that. Okay, so Stroll is looking around the outside, but he actually gets it done. What a move by Lance Stroll. And then Latte Boy pulls the Mexican Minister of Defense, but he just locks up, loses a bit of his front wing, and then we take advantage. What a last lap. Overall, boring race, but this last lap is worth it. He tries to use the rest of his overtake, but we finish. But yeah, move of the day. Lewis Hamilton ends up going from 6 on the grid to beating Max Verstappen. He goes around the outside. Through goes Hamilton on the 3rd final corner of the race. Oh my gosh, from P6 to P1. Wow. Yeah, that's driver of the day in a heartbeat. And Max Verstappen, oh my god, it went to a drag race to the line. Whoa. Wow, yeah. What a race. And Lando Norris was right there too. Carlos Sainz ended up getting P4, Alonso P5, and Lance Stroll. Kind of want to see that move. With like no battery at all left around the outside of George Russell. Yeah, everything came down to the final lap. We haven't really seen a Russell POV yet. Yeah, he did have to stop like that. He kind of affected me. It's probably part of my front wing, but it was the end of the race, so who cares? But highest finish of the season so far, P8. 100 AI, no flashbacks. We're going to view the standings. Max Verstappen still is ahead in the Drivers' Championship, but Lewis Hamilton crawls back to 3rd place. We move up 4 points to take P11 in the Drivers' Championship. Nico Hulkenberg still got 0 points. For the Constructors, we take P6. We're above VCarb, Alpine, Williams, and Kick. But, yeah, the Aston, yeah, these 5, yeah, these are the best cars on the grid. But, yeah, Lance Stroll, surprisingly, had a really good race. He went from, yeah, P9 to P6. And George Russell, but you gotta be driver of the day if you go from P6 to P1. Come on now. Oscar Piastri, if it wasn't for that bad mistake. I would have been P9 again. So, and without Carlos Sainz completely pooping the bed, Bottas was gonna poop himself anyway. He's in a literal toilet of a car. But yeah, if Charles Leclerc didn't poop himself, then yeah, P10 would have been. So you gotta look at it how it is. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Alright, for the ratings, our racecraft goes up a lot, our awareness goes up a decent, our pace is not bad, but yeah, our focus goes up big ton, and we move up to a 67 overall in our third Grand Prix. So we went up from a 65 to a 67 in 3 races. Not bad, not bad. And we go up in awareness, pace, and focus. Our recognition finally goes up to a 45, so we now get the rush R&Ds. Recognition is going up in the team after being we are the only point scorer so far for them. So anyway, secret meeting. We will visit that in the. We'll actually visit that at the end of this episode, but overall, my race debrief, it was kind of a boring race, but our strategy worked out to perfection because we knew the hard tire was going to be the best tire. Plus, that final lap was insane for the leaders of the race, and our DRS, and yeah, our DRS train too was very good. So overall, I consider Saudi Arabia the best executed, but overall, everything worked out in our favor. Yeah, okay, improve the ICE. No risk, no reward. We are gonna do that. Anyway, we have to go to the secret meeting, so we are gonna do that. Williams wants to bring us on. Should I do like where we are at Haas. Our car is moved above them. I'm probably the current team. Yeah, Nico Hulkenberg 13th in Bahrain. I think I finished 18th in Bahrain, but 8th in Australia. That's really good. I'm probably I'm gonna say no to Williams.
Hey, just a quick one for me. The team are pleased that you've declined that meeting. Gold star, brownie points, etc., etc.
Yeah, we got floor stiffening style.
We'll see if anything else more exciting.
Cable assembly
but
didn't
let's
work,
focus
so
on our current seat for now.
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Poop. I believe that's our first failed item. No risk, no reward. We get it done. But we don't have enough resource points for whatever we failed. I think it was in the chassis, and it was cable assembly, and ended up I think Hulkenberg ended up doing that. But anyway, we are on pace to hit our target, so we just gotta keep racing good. We'll do the goals next episode, but Australia, another one in the bag, another great race, another great finish to the race. Low-key, I might have to raise the AI a little bit, maybe 1 or 2. Just I don't know. I've been pretty. My pace has been pretty good, so we'll see with this episode coming up. But thank you guys again. I know not really anybody's watching these, but I don't know. I'm having fun making them, so we'll see how long this goes for. Probably not that long, but we'll see. Anyway, like, comment, and yeah. See you in our next race is Suzuka. It's one of my personal favorites for just overall track. Not my best, but we'll see. Anyway, see you guys later. Peace.